This is Lacy Robertson, the hardest working woman in mortgage and real estate nationwide, and I'm here to bring you this week's report of California companies that will be experiencing a massive layoff, where we received their notice and processed it between February 1st and February 7th. So let's go ahead and get started. If you're new to my channel, let me just let you know why this information is so important for me to share each week. Many years ago, I was in escrow getting ready to purchase a piece of property. I signed my loan documents and I go back to work hours later and I find out that myself and 399 other people were getting laid off that day. No warning or anything. You can only imagine how devastated I was. So, me sharing this information is twofold. One, what would you do differently if you knew that your company was laying off and you may be in that number? Would you not buy that new piece of property or that new car? Would you not go on an extravagant vacation or a shopping spree? Would you start dusting off your resume and sending it out before the herd starts sending it out? What would you do differently? And then number two, because I'm all things mortgage and real estate related. I help people sell property, buy property, finance property, refinance property. But listen up, when life deals you lemons, I help families make lemonade. How do I do that? I help them avoid foreclosure. Look, sometimes things happen. So whether you've experienced a loss of income due to a death, divorce, illness, injury, or layoff, because we're talking about layoffs today, I'm your girl. I help you avoid foreclosure. There's temporary options like a repayment plan or forbearance plan. But then there's more permanent options like maybe refinancing before you lose your job to consolidate bills and save on your payments, or do a modification. That's where I go and negotiate with your lender to lower your mortgage payment to make it more affordable. So it's twofold. If you say, look, Lacy, I don't even need to hear the entire list. I've already experienced a loss of income. You can visit me at modifymenow.com, but I always tell people you can go ahead and skip the website and just give me a call. My number is 714-914-7254. All my info is in the description. But again, let me go ahead and get started. I want you to also stay tuned, because later on in this video, I'm going to share what I was able to help a client, how I was able to help a client lower their mortgage payment and make it more affordable, right? Okay, so let's get started. Here we go. Let's see. I am going to give you the company name, the date they're laying off, how many is being laid off, and the location. Bear with me. We have 63 on the list. That doesn't necessarily mean 63 different companies. What that means is 63 occurrences of layoffs. So it could be a company that's laying off multiple different days or multiple locations. But we have 63 entries. I'm going to get through them. I do share this information in alphabetical order if that helps you. So let's get started. Here we go. We have on March 30th, Activision Blizzard is laying off 49 people at 21255 Burbank Boulevard, Suite 600 in Woodland Hills. March 30th, Activision Blizzard is laying off 79 people at 2701 Olympic Boulevard, Building B in Santa Monica. You have March 30th, Activision Blizzard is laying off 130 people at 2450 Colorado Avenue in Santa Monica. You have March 30th, Activision Blizzard is laying off 76 people at 1001 East Hillside Boulevard, Suite 610 in San Mateo. You have March 30th, Activision Blizzard is laying off 479 people at 16215 Alton Parkway in Irvine. March 30th, Activision Blizzard is laying off 86 people at 4 Hamilton Landing, Suite 210 in Novato. March 31st, Appfolio Inc. is laying off 16 people at Castilian Drive in Santa Barbara. You have March 24th, Berry Global Inc. is laying off 160 people at 4875 East Hunter Avenue in Anaheim. The next couple of entries are going to be for Board Writers Wholesale LLC. On February 16th, Board Writers Wholesale LLC is laying off 66 people, at 5600 Argosy Circle, Suite 100 in Huntington Beach. Then you have on March 1st, Board Writers Wholesale LLC is laying off 6 people at the same location, 5600 Argosy Circle, Suite 100 in Huntington Beach. Then you have on March 8th, Board Writers Wholesale LLC is laying off 1 person at 5600 Argosy Circle, Suite 100 in Huntington Beach. Then March 15th, Board Writers Wholesale LLC is laying off 2 people at 5600 Argosy Circle, Suite 100 in Huntington Beach. You have March 22nd, Board Writers Wholesale LLC is laying off 1 person at 5600 Argosy Circle, Suite 100 in Huntington Beach. Then on March 29th, Board Writers Wholesale LLC is laying off 84 people at 5600 Argosy Circle, Suite 100 in Huntington Beach. You have March 29th, Board Writers Wholesale LLC is laying off 1 person at 960 West 16th Street in Costa Mesa. Then April 5th, Board Writers Wholesale LLC is laying off 1 person at 5600 Argosy Circle, Suite 100 in Huntington Beach. April 26th, Board Writers Wholesale LLC is laying off 20 people at 5600 Argosy Circle, Suite 100 in Huntington Beach. And April 26th, Board Writers Wholesale LLC is laying off 246 people at 1310 Cantu Galliano Ranch Road in Mira Loma. April 1st, Camelback Products LLC is laying off 43 people at 2000 South McDowell Boulevard, Suite 200 in Petaluma. You have April 26th, Corteva AgriScience LLC is laying off 6 people at 901 Leveridge Road in Pittsburgh. April 1st, Covanta Long Beach Renewable Energy Corporation is laying off 39 people at 118 South Pier Avenue in Long Beach. March 15th, Covenant Living Communities and Services is laying off, also known as, I should say, Brando Mantor and Cypress Assisted is laying off 168 people at 1801 North Olive Avenue in Turlock. March 26th, Q Health is laying off 26 people at 4980 Carroll Canyon Road, Suite 100 in San Diego. You have March 26th, Q Health is laying off 9 people at 4980 Carroll Canyon Road, Suite 110 in San Diego. You have March 26th, Q Health is laying off 8 people at 5501 Oberlin Drive, Suite 105 in San Diego. You have March 26th, Q Health is laying off 1 person at 4940 Carroll Canyon Road, number 120 in San Diego. You have March 26th, Q Health is laying off 70 people at 2620 Commerce Way, Suite A and B in Vista. March 26th, Q Health is laying off 12 people, at 9877 Wapples Street in San Diego. March 11th, we have Curio Employer LLC is laying off 7 people at 1500 Orange Avenue in Coronado. March 21st, Curio Employer LLC is laying off 5 people at 1500 Orange Avenue in Coronado. March 31st, Del Monte Capital Meat Company, also known as Allen Brothers West Coast, is laying off 92 people at 145 South Hill Drive in Brisbane. You have March 16th, DHL Supply Chain is laying off 13 people at 1089 East Mill Street in San Bernardino. March 29th, El Dorado National California Inc. is laying off 425 people at 9670 Galena Street in Jerupo Valley. March 4th, Google US MTV is laying off 57 people at 100 Mayfield Avenue in Mountain View. You have March 4th, Google US MTV is laying off 16 people at 250 Mayfield Avenue in Mountain View. April 5th, Hawker Pacific Aerospace Inc. is laying off 250 people at 11240 Sherman Way in Sun Valley. March 31st, or about halfway through the list, March 31st, Hollingsworth LLC, is laying off 15 people at 1011 Lockheed Way Building 601 in Palmdale. You have March 31st, Home EC, also known as Connect Homes, is laying off 75 people at 1811 Riverview Drive, Suite B in San Bernardino. In-N-Out Burgers on March 24th is laying off 115 people at 8300 Oakport Street in Oakland. March 29th, ITC Federal is laying off 125 people at 24,000 Avila Road in Laguna Niguel. March 28th, Levi Premium Food Services Limited Partnership at the Rose Bowl is laying off 83 people at 1001 Rose Bowl Drive in Pasadena. March 25th, Los Angeles Times is laying off 91 people at 2300 East Imperial Highway in El Segundo. You have March 25th, Los Angeles Times Communications is laying off 20 people at 2300 East Imperial Highway in El Segundo. March 28th, Lund Motion Products, Inc. is laying off 117 people at 3172 NASA Street in Brea. March 8th, Nevro Corporation is laying off 63 people at 1800 Bridge Parkway in Redwood City. April 4th, Okta Inc. is laying off 83 people at 100 First Street, 6th floor in San Francisco. March 4th, Pacific Catch Inc. is laying off 73 people at 1875 South Bascom Avenue, Suite 550 in Campbell. May 31st, Parker Hannafin Corporation, BFW Division, is laying off 8 people at 8314 Tioga Woods Drive in Sacramento. You have March 30th, PayPal is laying off 311 people at 2211 North 1st Street in San Jose. March 15th, Pixelberry Studios is laying off 120 people at 4940 El Camino Real, Suite 150 in Los Altos. April 8th, Pure Storage Inc. is laying off 81 people at 2555 Augustine Drive in Santa Clara. March 29th, Rico Corporation, also known as Adario Woodwinds, is laying off 4 people at 8484 San Fernando Road in Sun Valley. April 1st, Robert Bosch is laying off 14 people. We're laying off 14 people at 4641 East Guasti Road in Ontario. April 23rd, Salesforce Inc. is laying off 51 people at 415 Mission Street in San Francisco. April 12th, Shadow Holdings LLC is laying off 60 people at 26455 Ruther Avenue in Santa Clarita. March 22nd, SMTC Corporation is laying off 1 person at 1171 Montaga Expressway in Milpitas. Excuse me. March 25th, Sugar Foods LLC is laying off 72 people at 9500 El Dorado Avenue in Sun Valley. March 31st, Syngenta Seeds LLC is laying off 56 people at 7770 County Road, number 29 in Glen. Almost there, folks. April 5th, TE Connectivity is laying off 58 people at 424 Crown Point Circle, number 100 in Grass Valley. March 31st, Viasat Inc. is laying off 4 people at 6155 El Camino Real in Carlsbad. You have March 19th, Wayfair LLC is laying off 72 people at 150 West Evelyn Avenue in Mountain View. March 29th, William Chrysler and Associates Inc. is laying off 59 people at 105 East Street in Vallejo. And last but not least, you have on March 4th, Woodland Rite Aid Distribution Center is laying off 241 people at 1755 East Beamer Street in Woodland. So these are the California companies that will be experiencing a massive layoff where we received and processed their notice between February 1st and February 7th. You can always check the other videos from past weeks to see if your company is on there, if their notice was earlier than this one where we received it. And remember, if you've experienced a loss of income due to a death, divorce, illness, injury, or layoff, I'm your girl. I help you avoid foreclosure. I help you with your mortgage and real estate needs. And I promised you that I would share with you what I was able to accomplish and do with one of my clients. So hold on one second, as I want to go ahead and share my screen. We're going to share the screen here. So this is a modification. It happened to be Bank of America. Bank of America, if you notice that logo. But this is a modification. You should be able to see my screen now. I'm going to let it, I think, kind of catch up here. But this is Bank of America. This client was behind. They were facing actually foreclosure when they contacted me, but they had experienced a loss of income. I remember this client was self-employed and their business had kind of took a little downturn, right? They had a loss of income. And so I was able to help them save their home. So what ended up happening prior to them hiring me, their mortgage payment was $1,291.34. You see that I've highlighted it here on the right. And that included principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. I was able to come in and permanently modify their mortgage payment to $933.47. That also included principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. So that was a savings of $357.87 each month. Each month I was saving in that. So annually, they were saving over $4,000, right? So this was their modification agreement that they agreed to. And this was their mortgage payment when they contacted me. If you can see, they were past due over $6,000 when they reached out to me, but I was able to help them. And again, I lowered their mortgage payment by over $350, if you can see the highlight over here. So I just want you to know that you don't have to lose your house just because you lost your job or you're facing a financial hardship. There are options available for you. It's really easy to contact me. You can visit me at modifymenow.com or you can call me on the phone. My number is 714-914-7254. All of my contact information is in the description. So for all your mortgage and real estate needs, don't forget to reach out to me at modifymenow.com or give me a call at 714-914-7254. I'm Lacy Robertson, the hardest working woman in mortgage and real estate nationwide. I look forward to working with you and for you. And until then, I want you to have a blessed day. Bye-bye.